What's up guys, this is Engineer Jack and this is Construction Estimates. So yung topic natin this time is about masonry. So yung masonry is the building of structures from individual units which are often laid in and bound together by mortar. So yung mortar natin, that is the combination of cement, water, and sand. The common materials of masonry construction are brick, building stone such as marble, granite, and limestone, cast stone, concrete block, glass block, and adobe. Pero dito guys sa Pilipinas, usually yung nakikita natin sa mga projects is yung brick or yung concrete hollow blocks na nakikita nyo sa screen nyo, which is ito yung cross-section niya, and ito yung nakikita natin for walls. So basically guys, yung masonry natin, ginagamit natin yan for walls, partitions, and pwede din sa fence. So, yung mga materials natin na kailangan ma-estimate dito, we have the number of concrete hollow blocks. Number 2, the number of bags of cement na gagamitin natin for mortar. The volume of sand, the gravel. Meron tayong gravel kasi meron tayong tinatawag na wall footing. So, yung wall footing guys, nagkakaroon lang na tayo niyan sa ground floor. And number 5, materials, syempre mag-estimate din tayo ng steel reinforcement. Pero guys, for this presentation, magko-focus lang muna ako from 1 to 4. So, saka ko na guys ituturo yung number 5 pag nag-start na tayo sa steel reinforcement. Ngayon, meron tayong iba't ibang components dito sa masonry. So, yung number 1, ito na nga yung concrete hollow blocks natin. Yung number 2, this is the mortar for block laying. Number 3, the mortar filler for hollow cell. Number 4, the mortar for plastering. And number 5, for footing. Kung mapansin nyo guys, sa ibang books, walang mortar filler kasi nakasabay na yan sa mortar for block laying. Pero dito, in-indicate ko na hiwalay yan para makita natin yung difference. Tapos yung mortar nga, sabi ko kanina, yung mortar is combination of two materials lang, which is cement and sand. Tapos syempre, magdadagdag tayo ng water. So, yun lang yung mga components dito na kailangan natin ma-estimate of our masonry. So, ngayon, yung commonly used for residential structures na CHB natin, ito yung dimension niya na meron siyang height of our hollow block na 0.2 meters or that is 200 millimeters. And yung length of our hollow block, that is 40 centimeters or 0.4 meters. And yung thickness naman niya for residential buildings, especially pag non-bearing siya or non-bearing yung wall, yung thickness na gagamitin natin is 0.1 meters or that is also equal to 4 inches. So yung hollow block natin or this the cross-sectional area, ito yung nakikita natin at the top view of our concrete hollow block. So yung thickness niya, nag-range lang siya sa 100 millimeters to 400 millimeters or for English naman, that is 4 inches or 6 inches. So ginagamit natin guys yung 6 inches or 200 millimeters kung gagamitin natin yung wall for bearing. Tinatawag siya na load bearing. Ibig sabihin, yung wall natin pwedeng magdala ng loads. Kaya ginagawa natin sa size ng hollow block, pinapalaki natin or gumagamit tayo ng malalaking sizes. But for residential buildings guys, yung ginagamit natin is 100 millimeters lang or 4 inches. So as you can see in our hollow block, meron tayong mga butas dyan. Yan yung tinatawag na hollow cell. So as you can see, meron tayong tatlo dito at meron tayong tigkalahati both ends. So baling meron tayong 4 na hollow cells. Na yung dimension of that hollow cell, that is 0.2 meters na height niya kasi galing yan sa size of our CHB which is 0.4 yung length and yung height na 0.2 meters. Tapos yung thickness niya and width of our hollow cell, meron siyang 0.05 meters. And sa baba naman, meron siyang 0.075 meters. So yan yung volume of our hollow cell sa loob. So, kailangan natin guys ma-compute yung volume yan kasi para malaman natin kung gaano karami yung i-fill natin sa loob ng hollow cell. So, yung volume of one cell, i-compute lang natin yung volume nito. So, i-multiply lang natin yan. And that is 0.0075 cubic meters. So, pwede nyo guys i-pause yung video and i-check yung pagkakalculate ko kung tama na yung 0.2 times 0.5 meters times 0.075 is equal to 0.00075 cubic meters. Pero guys, since na meron tayong 4 na hollow cells, so mag-multiply tayo ng 4 dito sa value. And that is 0.003 cubic meters per concrete hollow block. So, another component guys na kailangan natin ma-estimate dito is yung thickness or yung volume of our mortar layer. So, usually yung thickness niya for our mortar layer or yung darker na line, pag nagpatong-patong tayo guys ng hollow blocks, so yung thickness niya is dapat equal to 12.5 millimeters Or pag kinonvert natin sa meters, that is 0.0125 meters. And kailangan lang natin makuha yung volume of our mortar for layering. So, syempre, kailangan natin yung dimension of our 1 CHB or sa isang hollow blocks. So, dapat sa ulo natin yung mga dimension niya na meron siyang thickness na 0.1, 0.2 na height, and 0.4 na length. So, yung volume niya, that's 0.0125 meters. This is the thickness of our mortar layer times yung area of our top kasi ilalagay natin yan na layer sa bottom and top of our CHB. Eh, syempre, yung area niya is 0.1 itong thickness of our CHB times yung length na 0.4 times yung thickness na mortar layer na 0.0125. And that is 0.005 cubic meters. And pwede natin yan gamitin pag-estimate tayo ng block layer for every CHB. So, kung nga rin, nakuha na natin yung number of CHB, tapos kailangan natin ng volume of our block layer, mortar layer. So, imumultiply lang natin itong volume na 0.005 sa number of CHB natin, makukuha na natin agad yung volume of our mortar for layering. But for another solution guys, para makompute natin yung volume of our mortar for layering, ito talaga yung ginagamit ko na solution sa pag-compute ng volume. So this is another solution na pag-compute. Ang ginagawa ko dito, minumultiply ko guys yung thickness of our layer na 0.0125 meters times yung width of the wall, itong width na yun. If this is the wall, this is the width, and this is the height, times yung 0.1 na thickness of our concrete hollow block, times yung height over 0.2 meters. Ibig sabihin yan kasi, pag dinivide natin yung height ng wall sa height ng hollow block natin, which is 0.2 meters, makukuha natin kung ilang patong-patong yung concrete hollow blocks natin. Kaya kailangan natin yun na number of layers kasi i-multiply natin kung gaano karami nga yung layering natin. So this is another solution sa pag-compute ng volume of mortar for layering. Ngayon, pag thickness naman ng plaster, so ito naman ginagamit natin na thickness, that is 16 millimeters or 0.016 meters. So very important guys yan sa masonry natin kung gaano kakapal yung plastering natin kasi pag masyadong makapal yung plaster natin, pwedeng magkaroon tayo ng cracks kasi merong weakness yung concrete natin for tension. So pag masyadong makapal yung plaster niya, hindi niya kaya yung own weight, kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng crackings sa walls natin or plaster. So para makompute lang natin yung volume of mortar for plastering, that is simply the thickness of the plaster na 0.016 meters times the area of the wall both sides. Kasi bakit both sides? Kasi kailangan natin mag-plaster both sides kasi para maprotektahan nga natin yung concrete hollow blocks natin. So always times 2 yan na area of our wall. So para mas maintindihan natin guys yung masonry, this is an example problem. So for the wall shown in the figure, so meron tayong 4 meters na height and 5 meters na width. Determine the number of 10 by 20 by 40 cm CHB or concrete hollow blocks and the required materials for letter A, the mortar for block laying, letter B, the mortar for plastering, and letter C, the footing using Class A mixture for ground floor. So in-indicate ko dito guys na for ground floor kasi nga yung footing natin that is for ground floor lang, wala tayong footing or wall footing sa second floor or third floor or sa taas ng ng structure natin. And another one, itong table nito galing to sa book ni Max Fardo na Simplified Estimate. So this table is from Masonry or that is table 2-1. So nakalagay siya sa chapter 2 for about Masonry. And ito yung kailangan natin ng multipliers. Pareho last time sa concrete natin pagkuha ng mga multipliers. So usually ginagamit ko din dito is Class A. So yung kailangan natin mixture is 1:2 or ibig sabihin niyan that is for concrete and sand lang. Sa isang sako ng cement, kailangan natin ng 2 sako ng buhangin. So, yan ibig sabihin yan. So, last time, yung tinuro ko, meron tayong gravel. So, this time, wala tayong gravel. Pero pag compute natin guys sa footing, babalikan pa din natin yung about sa gravel or yung last time na table natin. So, yung gagamitin nga natin na area for our CHB that is 0.4 na length and 0.2 meters na height. So, naka-centimeters dito. So, pag convert natin yan sa meters, that is 0.4 and 0.2. Yung 10 dito na centimeters, that is the thickness of our CHB. So, para makompute natin yung number of CHB for this wall na 4 by 5 meters, equal lang yan sa area of the wall all over the area of one concrete hollow block. So yung one concrete hollow block natin, yung area niya, that is simply 0.2 times 0.4 meters. And that is equal to 0.8 square meters. Pero guys, pwedeng palitan natin yan instead na mag-divide tayo ng 0.08 kasi yung 1 over 0.08 that is also equal to 12.5. So, another solution, instead mag-divide tayo ng 0.08, pwede tayo guys mag-multiply sa area of the wall ng 12.5. So, ito talaga yung ginagamit ko sa pag-compute ng number of concrete hollow blocks. So, if we have an area of 4 by 5, multiply lang natin yan sa 12.5 and makukuha na natin guys yung number of CHB. And that is 250 pieces of concrete hollow blocks. So, pwede nyo guys i-pause yung video and i-check yung pagkakalculate ko kung tama yan. Then after natin makuha yung number of pieces, syempre aalamin natin kung gaano karami yung first layer of our concrete hollow blocks. So for horizontal blocks, i-divide lang natin yung width natin of our wall which is 5 meters sa length of our concrete hollow block which is 0.4 meter. That is 12.5 pieces. Ibig sabihin, yung first layer natin for our wall, that is 12.5 pieces. So meron tayong 12 na buo na hollow block. Yung sa dulo is kalahati ng concrete hollow block. Tapos, para naman malaman natin kung gaano karami yung patong-patong niya, so yung gagamitin naman natin for vertical, i-divide naman natin yung height niya of our wall, which is 4 meters, sa height of our concrete hollow block, which is 0.2 meters. So, 4 divide 0.2, that is 20 pieces. Ibig sabihin, after our first layer, magdadagdag tayo ng 19 layers of our concrete hollow block. So, ito na talaga yung makikita natin pag nag-construct tayo ng masonry. So, after natin guys makuha yung number of CHB, which is 250 pieces, kailangan na natin kunin yung mortar for block laying. So, yung block laying natin, combination niyang ng layer mismo at yung fill natin sa loob ng hollow cells or yung hollow natin sa hollow blocks. So, yung mga butas natin doon, lalagyan din natin yun ng mortar. So, yun yung kailangan natin makompute. Kaya, equal yung block laying dito sa volume of our mortar for layer and for fill. So, for layer guys, kung ilang patong-patong, yun yung kailangan natin na volume. So, equal lang yan sa width of the wall, which is yung 5 meters dito. Kasi yun yung length of our layer. Tapos yung thickness of our CHB. Kasi nga ilalagay natin yan sa pinaka-bottom. Dito sa pinaka-bottom ng ating wall. Tapos patong-patong na yan. Sa ibabaw, hanggang sa pinaka-dulo. So yung thickness of our CHB, dapat tatandaan nyo yan na that is 0.1 meters. And syempre, yung layer thickness natin na 12.5 millimeters for layering. Or that is 0.0125 meters. So, kung meron tayong 20 layers of our CHB, kailangan natin guys magdagdag ng isa kasi magdadagdag din tayo ng layer sa pinaka-top of our last layer. Kaya, kailangan natin magdagdag ng additional 1. Tapos, yung layer thickness nga natin, that is 12.5 millimeters or that is 0.0125 meters. So, substitute the values. So, yung width natin, or length of our layer, that is 5 meters. Thickness of our CHB, that's 0.1 meter. And yung thickness of our layer, that is 0.0125 meters. And meron tayong 21 layers of our block laying mortar. And i-multiply natin yan, that is 0.13125 cubic meters. So, pwede nyo guys i-check yung pagkakalculate kung tama yan. Then, after natin makuha yung 4 layer na volume of our mortar, kailangan din natin makompute for our fill. So, yung for our fill, kanina sa example ko, kinupitin natin guys yung sa 4 na hollow cells, yung butas na yun, that is 0.03 cubic meters per CHB. So, i-multiply lang natin itong value sa 250 pieces and makukuha na natin guys yung volume na kailangan natin ipasok sa fill natin or sa hollow cells. So, 0.003 cubic meters times 250 pieces of CHB, that is 0.75 cubic meters. And ito na yung kailangan natin ng mortar for fill in our hollow cells. So, after natin guys makuha yung for block laying, ito, i-sum up lang natin yan for layer and for fill. And that is 0.88125 cubic meters. And after that, saka tayo guys mag-estimate or mag-compute ng volume for our mortar for plastering. So for plastering naman, yung kailangan natin na volume is the area of the wall times 2 kasi nga both sides yung kailangan natin maplasteran, so hindi lang sa isang side and yung thickness of our plaster. So dapat sa ulo natin yan na that is 16 mm kasi nga bawal masyadong makapal and hindi din pwede na masyadong manipis. So yung area natin for wall that is 4 meters by 5 meters and kailangan natin ng both sides kaya times 2 and yung thickness of our plaster that is 0.016 meters. So i-multiply natin yan, that is 0.64 cubic meters. Then after natin makompute yung mortar for block laying and for plaster, mag-compute na tayo guys for our footing using Class A mixer. So as you can see, ito yung cross-section of our wall. This is the wall height. Yung sa bottom naman, ito yung wall footing depth. Kung wala tayo guys dimension of our wall footing, let's assume these values. Let's say yung depth niya for our wall footing, that is 0.15 meters. And for width, that is 0.4 meters. So para makompute natin yung volume of wall footing, ay equivalent yan sa width of the wall. So, yung width na sinabi ko kanina, yung 5 meters or yung length of our wall kanina, times yung this area na 0.15 times 0.4 meters. So, 5 times 0.15 times 0.4, that is 0.30 cubic meters. So, after natin guys makompute yung mga kailangan natin na volumes, so pwede natin guys i-sum up yung for our mortars, for block laying and for plastering kasi same material lang siya, so combination of cement and sand and water. So pwede natin guys i-add yung 0.88125 and 0.64, that is 1.52125 cubic meters. So hindi ako guys masyado nag-round up ako sa pinaka-final answer na. And yung table na kailangan natin is itong table 2-1. This is from Simplified Estimate nga by Max Fardo. And yung gagamitin natin dito is Class A. So yung titingnan natin na mixer is 1:2 or sa isang sako ng semento, kailangan natin 2 sako ng buhangin. Tapos yung mga multipliers natin is depende sa gagamitin natin na bags for cement or pwedeng 40 kg or pwedeng 50 kg. And yung sand lang dito guys yung makikita natin kasi nga for mortar itong table. So kung Class A yung gagamitin natin guys na mixer at tapos yung 40 kg, yung i-multiplier natin na gagamitin is 18 for our volume of our mortar. So yung volume of our mortar that is 1.52125 times 18, that is 27.3825 or let's say 28 bags of our 40 kg cement yung gagamitin natin for mortar. Tapos yung volume of sand naman, just multiply the volume of our mortar na cubic meter sa nakalagay dito sa table that is 1. So that is 1.52125 cubic meters or pwede natin i-convert yan sa bags of sand that is 57 bags. So yung tanong, paano ko ulit nakuha yan? So i-divide lang natin yung volume sa volume of our 1 sack of sand that is 0.027. So kung hindi nyo guys nakita yung video ko sa construction estimates for concrete, ilalagay ko lang yung link sa description below. So 1.52125 cubic meters divide 0.027, that is 57 bags. So kung mapansin nyo, dapat yung ratio nga natin for our mixture that is 1:2. So pag nag-multiply tayo ng 2 sa 28, that is 56. So meron siyang sobra lang na 1 sack or 1 bag of sand. Ngayon, after natin guys makompute for our mortar, i-compute naman natin guys yung kailangan natin ng materials for our volume of our footing. So yung kailangan natin dyan is cement, sand, and gravel. So kung ganun ang kailangan natin ng materials, ibig sabihin yung gagamitin natin na table is from table 1-2 din or ito yung gagamitin natin na concrete proportion. So yung class mixture ko ulit na gagamitin dito is Class A. Or itong mixture na 1:2:4. Tapos yung multipliers natin is 9, 7.5, and 1. So for wall footing, kung gagamitin ulit natin is 40 kg per bag. So for number 40 kg cement, i-multiply lang natin yung volume na nakuha natin na 0.30 cubic meters times yung multiplier natin na 9, that is 2.7 or 3 bags. And for volume of sand naman, so i-multiply lang natin ulit yung volume of our footing, 0.3 times 0.5 na multiplier for sand, that is 0.15 cubic meters. And para ma-convert natin sa bags, i-divide ulit natin sa 0.027, and that is 5.55 or let's say 6 bags. And for gravel naman, yung multiplier natin dito is 1. So 0.3 times 1 is 0.3 cubic meters. I-divide ulit natin sa 0.027 cubic meters. That is 11.11 bags or let's say 12 bags. So, pag tinignan naman natin guys, yung ratio niya or mixture niya, eksakto siya sa 1:2:4. Kasi 3, 6, 12. So, i-divide lang natin guys yung 12 sa 3, that is 4. Yung 6 sa 3, that is 2. And 3/3, that is 1. So, eksaktong-eksakto siya sa class mixture natin. So yun, nasagutan natin guys lahat ng kailangan natin. So for number of CHB, kailangan natin guys yung 250 pieces or this the concrete hollow blocks na bibili natin. Pero guys, ito yung mga na-compute natin. Pwede natin pasobrahan yan kasi yung mga times na may nasasayang tayong mga materyales. Pero ito guys, na-compute natin, eksaktong-eksakto lang yan. Meron tayong 250 pieces for CHB. Yung for 40 kg cement, for mortar and for footing, pwede natin yan i-add. So 3 plus 28, that is 31 bags overall for cement. And for volume of sand naman, pwede natin i-add yung 57 and yung 6 bags. That is 63 bags overall. Or pwede natin i-add lang yung 0.15 sa 1.5 to 125. And for volume of gravel, ito lang yung gamitin natin kasi this is for wall footing lang. Ngayon, as you can see in the figure, meron tayong dito tinatawag na table 2-2. This is the quantity of cement and sand naman for CHB mortar per square meter. Kasi kanina, yung solution natin pag-compute ng cement and sand for our mortar, yung ginagamit natin is volume. Pero kung gusto nyo guys by area, ito yung gagamitin nyo na table. Titingnan nyo lang yung multipliers dito, then same solution pa din. Pero guys, sa mga projects, ito talaga ang kailangan natin i-estimate. For example, residential building. So, kailangan natin pa din yung mga plans natin, architectural, structural, for our details. For example, itong ground floor plan, kung gaano karami yung mga openings natin, makikita natin dyan. Even dito sa rear elevation, left side elevation, mga ganyan, kailangan natin na detail yan para malaman natin kung gaano karami yung windows and doors na kailangan natin i-less for our wall, especially sa area natin, pag-compute ng hollow blocks or every materials. So, syempre, para makuha natin yun, dapat kailangan din natin yung dimensions of that openings. So, yung openings natin, syempre, yung dimension of our doors, and pwede din sa windows natin. Or everything na opening natin sa walls, i-less natin yun sa area. Kasi pag hindi natin yan i-less sa area natin for our wall, syempre, marami din tayong sobra na concrete hollow blocks. So that's it guys, thank you very much for watching. Yung steel reinforcement natin, ituturo ko na lang yon pagdating natin sa steel reinforcement, especially pag nag-start na tayo sa cutting list. This is Engineer Jack and have a good day.